Basic binary file IO. Important classes for binary file output to the file is object output stream and file output stream. Important classes for binary file input from the file. So object input stream and binary file input stream. Note that file output stream and file input streams are used only for their constructors, which can take file names as arguments. Object output stream and object input streams that cannot take file name as arguments for their constructors. To use these classes, your programs need a line like the following: import java.io.star, java file IO, existing classes. Object input stream and object output stream have methods to either read or write data one byte at a time, automatically convert numbers and characters into a binary. Binary encoded numeric files with numbers are not readable by a text editor but store data more efficiently. Remember the main 2 points: input means data into a program, not the file. Similarly, output means data out of a program, not the file. When using object output stream to output data to files, the output files are binary and that can store any number of the primitive data types: integer, character, double, etc., and also the string types. The files created that can be read by other Java programs but are not printable. The Java IO library must be imported by including the line import java.io star. It contains object output stream and other useful class definitions. All IO exceptions might be thrown. Handling IO exception that cannot be ignored. Either handle it with a catch block or defer it with throws cars. We will put code to open the file and write to it near try block and write a catch block for this exception. Catch IO exception of E system.out.println problem with output. Opening a new output file. The file name is given as a string. File name rules are determined by your operating system. Opening an output file takes 2 steps. First one, create file output stream object that is associated with the file name string and connect the file output stream to an object output stream object. This can be done in the one line of code. Example, opening an output file. To open a file name number is that object output stream is equal to new object output stream, new file output stream of numbers dot dat. The constructor for object output stream that requires a file output stream argument. The constructor for file output stream requires a string argument. The string argument is the output file name. The following 2 statements are equivalent to a single statement above. File output stream is equal to new file output stream of numbers.dat. Object output stream is equal to new object output stream of mid. Some object output stream methods. You can write data to an output file after it is connected to the stream class. Use methods defined in the object output stream. Write integer, int, write double of x, write boolean b, etc. And see also the sum of the text we can use over here. Note that each write method throws IO exception. Eventually we will have to write a catch block for it. Also note that each write method includes a modifier final. Final methods cannot be redefined in derived classes. Closing a file. An output file should be closed when you are done writing it. Use the close method of the class object output stream. For example, to close the file open in the previous example, output stream close function. If a program ends normally, it will close any files that are open. Writing a character to a file and unexpected little complexity. The method writer char has an annoying property. It takes an integer, not a character argument, but it is easy to fix. Just case the character to add it. For example, to write a character a to the file opened previously, output stream write character int of a, or just use the automatic conversion from character to integer. Writing a boolean value to a file. Boolean values can be either of two values, true or false. True and false are just not just names for the values, they actually are of type boolean. For example, to write the boolean value false, so that the output stream write boolean false. Writing strings to a file. Another little unexpected complexity. Use the write UTF method to output a value of type string. There is now write string method. UTF stands for Unicode Text Format. It is a special version of Unicode. Unicode, a text, it's a printable code that uses 2 bytes per character. It is designed to accommodate languages with a different alphabet or no alphabet, such as Chinese and Japanese. ASCII is also a text printable code. It uses just 1 byte per character. The most common code for English and languages with a similar alphabet. UTF is a modification of Unicode that uses just 1 byte for ASCII characters. It allows other languages without sacrificing efficiency for ASCII files. When using object input stream to read data from files, input files are binary and contain any of the primitive data types, integer, character, double, and the string type. The files that can be read by the Java program but are not printable. The Java IO library must be imported, including the line import space java.io. It contains object input stream and other useful class definitions, and IO exceptions on might be thrown. Opening a new input file. Similar to opening an output file, but replace output with input. The file name is given as a string. File name rules are determined by your operating system. Opening a file takes 2 steps. Creating a file input stream object associated with the file name string. Connecting the file input stream object. This can be done in one line of a particular code. For example, opening an input file. To open a file named numbers s.dat, object input stream in stream is equal to new object input stream of new file input stream numbers dat. The constructor for object input stream requires a file input stream argument. The constructor for